Good morning. Hi Grenzgänger. Today is another gymnastic day and we're going to be focusing on your hollow rep positioning and your strict handstand push-up. For your warm-up, we're going to start with a nice EMOM of 12 minutes that is going to consist of 4 movements. The movement number 1 is a classic plank. However, we will be focusing on the position of your body this time a little bit more than usual. So as always, the hands are going to be right under our shoulders. But I want you, as we talked about last time, to really tilt yourself. So pay attention that this is going to become this. You press through your shoulder blades and we're going to hold it for a minute. After the plank, we go into the walkouts. You do remember the exercise from the gym, and probably you didn't like it much, but it is good for your shoulders and it's good for your warm-up, especially for the upper body work. For the walkout, you just need to be good on the floor, not slippery. If you need to, take off your socks, please, like me. You go as far as you can. Hold for a couple of seconds, go back and repeat. Also here, we want to see a position that is not curved, but nicely tilted. In the third minute, we're going to be doing the Hindu push-ups. As last time, this is basically a dive push-up into a cobra and back into down facing dog and so on. So again, from here, we're gonna dive, squeeze your glutes, start pressing through your shoulder blades, and we go back into down facing dog. Again, dive in and back. Don't rush the movement, really get into the flow for this one. The final movement of the 4 can get a little bit tricky, but I'm sure you can do it as well. You go into your 4, the hands are under your shoulders. Now your knees are going to be off the floor just a little bit. From here, we're going to turn into the bridge and bring our glutes bar up. Then we're going to turn back. And that was 1, right? We're going to go back and to the 4. Please pay attention where the hands are going, especially in the bridge. It should not go too much to the side, but rather to the body. Okay guys, hope you're warm and your shoulders are nicely prepared now. We're moving to the skill or strength part now. So we're focusing on the hollow and arch rocks and we're focusing on your strict handstand push-ups. Now, if you've never done a strict handstand push-up before or is not that far yet, don't worry, I have a lot of progressions today. So let's get right into it. We're going to be focusing today on the negative strict handstand push-ups. That means that on the way down, you're going to be going slowly, 3 to 5 seconds. If you know that you're stronger in these strict handstand push-ups, wonderful for you. You can go straight to the wall. That means this time though, wall facing. You walk up and you go as slow as you can down. If that's too tough for me, like you've seen in my case, you can use a book or something that will elevate the floor a little bit. Please don't overdo it, 1 book max. Now about the positioning on the wall facing strict handstand push-up, please have everything squeezed, everything tight. You're not curving your lower back, your feet are together, your legs are together, everything's tight, and you're really focusing on going slow down. Now, as I said, if you're strong enough, you can press yourself up. If you're not as strong, it's okay. You can just go out, you can just do the negative part, go out and walk up again and repeat the movement. Now, if that's too hard for you today, it's absolutely fine. A strict HSPU push-up is a challenging movement and there is a long way how to get there. So let's look into the progressions. So the first one would be the classic pike push-up. On the pike push-up, still you want to have as much weight as possible on the front. That means on your or over your shoulders. So don't get your feet too far from your hands. Now, in that position, your forehead here is going to be the point touching the floor, and when you press yourself back, you're pressing yourself up and back at the same time. Elbows are following the line of your body. So let's see how it looks. This is my starting position. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3 down. My forehead is in front of my hands, and now I'm pressing myself up. Once again, 1, 2, 3, and up. Also here, we're doing it negatively. That means we go slowly down 3 to 5 seconds every rep. Now, obviously, you can try to move your feet closer to your hands. At some point, if you say it still feels too easy for you, we have a next progression. And this is going to be elevating your feet. So find a chair, a box, a shelf, whatever you can use to bring your feet at a little bit higher position than your hands. Again, it's going to be the same procedure. You want to try to get as close to the pies as you can. Go down, 1, 2, 3, and up. 1, 2, 3, and up. As you can see, not much things changes. We still want to keep our back as straight as we can. We're not curving it. The forehead is still in front of our hands, and we're pressing kind of like up and back. Now the next question would be, if that still feels too easy for me, what do I do then? Well, I have something spicy for you too. Try to elevate one of your feet. And I mean not just elevate a little bit, but actually bring it all the way up. So bringing even more weight above your heads. Your goal is going to be to keep the movement as clean as you can. That means really pay attention to the form, pay attention to where your elbows are traveling, where you're pressing up, if your back is staying straight. Also pay attention to the tempo. That means going down slow, 3 to 5 seconds as we agreed. That would be great if you could keep 5 to 8 reps every round. Now, in between the rounds, we're also going to do some additional gymnastic work, as I mentioned, and we're going to be doing hollow and arch rocks. So let's get into it. Let's start with the hollow position. So for that, you're going to first lie flat on the floor and elevate your legs. The goal here is to keep your lower back on the floor, and now we're going to elevate our shoulder blades so they're not touching the floor. Extend our arms, and from here we're gonna lower down our feet. Feet are squeezed to the point that our lower back is still touching the floor. This is our hollow position. Only my lower back is the connection point. From here we're gonna start to rock. 1, and you're gonna rock for 15 times. Now when you rock, an important thing is, it's a nice movement. You don't hear yourself. You don't clash against the floor. You don't drop your feet. You stay the nice banana positioning that you found, and you keep it during all the movement. So let's compare a couple of good reps to a couple of not as good reps. I think that should be pretty clear, right? So please focus on your good position. Now for the arch, it's somewhat similar. Now this time our touching point is going to be here. Bones are a little bit sensitive, please get something softer because it can be a little bit tough on your bones. So here again, the feet are going to be squeezed, feet are off the floor, we're going to elevate our arms and we're going to rock. Also here, we do not change our position, we do not bend our leg anymore. We'll just stay in this nice line and try to get as big amplitude as possible for 15 times. What were you saying, Chip? Oh, it's time for the workout. Yeah, I think it's time for the workout, right guys? Thank you, Chip. Now, what are we doing for conditioning today? Our conditioning today is going to consist of 4 movements. So, first, we're going to be doing the down ups. The down ups is basically a variation of the burpees, and it looks like that. Go out, extend to the plank, go back, and stand up. You're going to do 20 of these. After you're done with the down ups, you go into the next movement, which is going to be 10 dips from the chair, from the shelf, again, any elevated surface that you're going to find. So I'll just do that, sorry Ship. Go here, from a position, and 1, 2, 3, and so on. Please do not let your shoulder go all the way up to your ears. Keep them down. To make it more challenging, you can try to elevate your feet and work from here. Go all the way down. Or you can also add some weight. Come here, Ship. Oh my goodness. I think this ship gotta go on the diet. After that, we go into the toe touches from the plank. Now, how that looks. We go into the plank, and from here, without twerking too much, you're gonna touch your toes. If that's a little bit too far for a reach for you, you can also go for touching your knees. Now, we really want to stay in one position and do not Shakira ourselves too much, okay? Finally, we're gonna have 5 reps of strict handstand push-ups. Now, I know you've been doing quite a few strict handstand push-ups today, so your shoulders and arms are probably gonna be a little bit tired, so think carefully what progression you would be using. We talked through a few of them, wall facing, the pike push-ups, the one from the box. I want you to find the one that is challenging for you, but still, not gonna kill you in the first round, because we're gonna be doing 15 rounds of this workout. Hope you're gonna enjoy it. If you have any questions, please contact us. I hope you've been feeling very gymnastic today, and I'll see you soon. Alright, Chip, let's go for a coffee.